Hey everybody, this is Shrinking Silly, and this is my first YouTube video. Jack is actually, I guess he's that way. That's my puppy dog, Jack. He's just a big baby. There's another one around here somewhere, but I think she's sleeping. So anyhow, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am brand new to YouTube. In fact, I really know very, very, very little about recording, editing, using YouTube, any of it. I've occasionally looked up a funny video here and there, but that's about it. Uh, until very recently, when I started to look up my uh, gastric bypass friends on YouTube. There is a huge following of those who are going through the journey of gastric bypass on YouTube, and I have learned a ton from everyone out there. So I kind of, wrangled with this idea of maybe broadcasting my own journey because I'm a gastric bypass patient, pre-op patient as well, and it really was a hard decision, to be honest with you, because it's really putting yourself out there, if you ask me. But I was inspired by a lot of the people that I found out there. Really thought that they had a lot of information that I will use. So I decided that I would do it because maybe, something that I have to say will help somebody else. And it's also kind of to hold me accountable. And then thirdly, I, have a lot of friends and that sort of thing all over the country. So it's a good way for them to kind of see what's going on as well. And that's it. So, like I said, this is my first video, and I am a pre-op patient. I am 2 days away from finding out what my date is going to be, and therefore it's been a crazy few days of biting my nails and wondering how quickly will it come. I'm really ready. I've been ready for years, to be honest with you, but I'm not going to go through that huge story. So I really started in November. This is February. And there was a few months of not really doing anything because it was the holidays and I had some traveling to do. January is when I started on my pre-op testing. I have a couple nice little bruises to show it. And let's see, I did the lovely, camera down your throat, which that was the best, I suppose. Got a nice long nap. And but otherwise, I passed all my tests, and I have been cleared for surgery through my insurance. And the only thing that I have left now is to go to my last appointment with my surgeon, where they schedule the actual date. So rumor has it that it's about 2 weeks from the day that you see your surgeon, and that's again 2 days away. So that's Monday. Today's Saturday, and let's see. Um, I don't know if I will have to go into the hospital and do the anesthesiologist and that sort of thing. No one has really talked to me about that at my surgeon's office. And I know that a lot of people usually do that. So I'm assuming that maybe I do. I don't know. But I've done a ton of testing, so maybe he just has to look at the test. So I'm kind of hoping it's my last appointment because I'm really kind of tired of appointments, to be perfectly honest with you. I think you can now see the other one moving in the background, which was the opposite way again. I have to remember this is kind of like a mirror. So, anyhow, my journey on watching YouTube videos so far has been really enlightening. I have seen so many cool things that people went out and bought and they needed before and after surgery, recipes that they figured out during their journey, that sort of thing. And I thought to myself, I'm sure that I have some insight and to show some people some things along the way, but most of all, I kind of want to show people what I've already learned and some of the, things that I learned just by watching YouTube. There were like a ton and tons and tons of things that I needed to buy before surgery, and I've stocked myself for it. So I'm not going to go through all that tonight because, like I said, this is my first video, and I'm kind of just testing the waters here. And to bring all that out would just be crazy. I think I have to categorize it by, pre-surgery, what to bring to the hospital, what, all that. So, and then, of course, the after surgery, protein shakes galore. But I did want to show you two books that I got that I read while all this was going on. And the first one is by Garth Davis, and he's the doctor. That's him, or whatever, from Big Medicine. I don't know if anyone read or watched Big Medicine. I watched a couple episodes. I never really followed the whole thing, but him and his dad are gastric bypass surgeons or weight loss surgery surgeons. They actually work on extremely heavy people, from what I remember. But this book has a ton of information, and he has a really good sense of humor, and it's a very easy read. In fact, it's just 300 pages, not even. And you will read it like in 2 or 3 days. I read it before I went to bed every night, and I was done with it in less than a week. So that's a really, really good book. And then I just picked this one up on Amazon the other day. This is Weight Loss Surgery Cookbook for Dummies. I read a lot of reviews on Amazon about some different books, and someone said that this was an absolute must. I will admit that it has a lot of really cool information. The stages of the diet, things to stock your kitchen with, different gadgets that you should really have, and then it goes through, of course, actual recipes. And a lot of the recipes are geared more towards, I would say, after recovery, when you're not necessarily in a pureed stage or a soft food stage. They're recipes for life. There's some pictures, and but there are recipes in here for the first couple stages. There's just not as many. The cookbook itself, for a cookbook, doesn't have a whole lot of recipes. I want to say there's maybe 150 if I remember when I read Amazon. And to be honest with you, I haven't even gotten to that part yet. I'm really just reading the before stuff. So, but it seems really, really good. I mean, it's got a ton of information in terms of what to pack your kitchen with, and what sort of gadgets you should have, and remembering, all the different do's and don'ts about drinking before and after, and not using a straw, and not eating in the car, and, all those things. So it does have a ton of information. I would recommend it. But the one by Garth Davis, The Expert's Guide to Weight Loss Surgery, this is a must. It's a really good book. So, I think that's it. I don't actually have any kind of little timer telling me, oh yes I do, I just found it. So I'm going to sign off, and I will probably be in touch tomorrow, just to maybe tell you what I bought for the hospital, or, what for when I get home from the hospital, I don't know. And then, of course, I'll be in touch on Monday to let you know what my date is. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. There's really nothing more to say. Y'all have a good weekend, and I guess I'll see you soon. Thank you.